teams yapping at each other a little bit. They're excited to play. This is going to be a hard-fought contest.
Sky is just about perfectly clear today. A little wind and some chill in the air to get this one going. The 22nd iteration of the LendingTree Bowl.
Quarterback.
D'Angelo Malone, 25 sacks, the school record. And the pass over the middle is incomplete. So a sputtering start for the Georgia State offense.
Know the protection and don't get distracted by the things happening around you.
Just a three-man rush. It's Pigram on the move. He throws deep downfield, and that falls incomplete. That could have been a 6-point play for Western Kentucky.
People from scoring, they stop people from scoring. It's going to be a heavyweight fight tonight.
Combined records of 20-1 in that game. The only loss for Liberty against NC State. Powerful run on first down, 13 yards against South Alabama here in Mobile, not too far from here at the on-campus stadium. And this throw yields even better results for Georgia State. The extra effort, taking the ball all the way down to the 25-yard line for Cornelius McCoy.
Yeah, running backs hit him.
In this program's brief history. They spread it out 5 wide, a draw for Brown up the middle. And he sets up first and goal, Georgia State. Second drive of the afternoon. Brown looking to throw, he backpedals, heaves, and that ball is tipped and intercepted. Western Kentucky comes up with the takeaway. Devin Key, major key.
That's their recipe. That's what we talked about in the open. When the defensive line brings pressure, it allows the secondary an opportunity to make big plays. And what a good stand by this defense.
Pigram in his second college bowl game. His first was back at the University of Maryland real early on. They swing it to the outside. The completion is to Dakota Thomas, who until last game hadn't recorded any offensive stats. Run and elude a defense. Walker off to his right in the backfield. And it's Pigram with the carry. And with his initial burst through the line, appears to have enough for the first down. And he does. Along the defensive line for Georgia State. 7th in FBS in sacks. The pocket holds up, and the pass to the 45-yard line, complete for the first down for Western Kentucky. Pick up on that play of 11 from Pigram. Here goes Pigram. First down yardage and then some. And he gives himself up inside the 40-yard line. A very speedy dozen for the quarterback.
Yeah, what a fantastic play.
Their own 20 after an interception in the end zone. Pressure comes, Pigram lets it fly, and it goes out of bounds. There you see the ferocity of this defense. Top 10 and number 1 in the Sun Belt in sacks this year.
Prior to the previous play. Now maybe go for one of these 50-50 balls, take a deep shot, just like a punt.
Pressure comes, Pigram lets it go, pass is complete. It's right at the sticks.
Seems like
5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Big drop back, Pigram downfield, pass complete at the 5, a dive at the goal line. And it's marked out of bounds short of the end zone. Complete for 34 to set up first and goal, Western Kentucky.
Cross the formation and use him as a lead blocker. Here comes Wachowski.
The tight end helps lead the way for Tyrell Pigram, unimpeded into the end zone.
Come on, come on.
Impressive drive. Ate up a lot of clock against a very potent, high-powered scoring offense, and Pigram able to cap it off.
He's been perfect this year. 7-0 WKU. Tight ends Payne and Carter relocate from right to left. On the third down and short, and the powerful run guts the defense up the middle and gets a Georgia State first down.
He's one-on-one.
Offense spent a lot of time on the sidelines after a 6-minute drive from Western Kentucky. Brown's going to run, but he doesn't have enough for the first down. He's ankle tackled 2 yards short of midfield, 4th and 2, and let's see what they do now. So 4th down and 2 for Georgia State. On the pitch, a dangerous toss back, but they do pick up the first down. Destin Coates reaching back, thundering forward, and the drive marches on.
Wow, that was really good defense-based offense to is all centered around Sam Pinckney in the running game.
Brown with a dart across the middle, complete for the first down. Jamari Thrash makes just his 8th catch of the year, but a big one. He picks up 19 yards. And sometimes, to the staff's chagrin, even if the receiver's not open.
Even if not open, he's going to stick it.
That's Coates plowing his way through that potent defensive line to give them a first down at the 12 after a gain of 12.
The momentum.
Gregg and Coates flanking Brown in the backfield. A run up the middle, slip tackle, and a Georgia State touchdown. 11 yards on the slippery scamper from Destin Coates. They're an extra point away from tying it up. Extra point coming from Noel Ruiz, and we are knotted at 7.
Football, because Georgia State on defense is starting to feel themselves a little bit.
Pigram, the grad transfer from Maryland, dekes his way away from one defender, now off the back foot. Throws incomplete, and we've seen from both Quad Brown, the freshman, and Tyrell Pigram, the grad transfer, some dangerous throws as they're just trying to get the play over with.
Yeah, it's been
a little bit more normal, and we're going to pass on bowl season. Brown looking to throw, surveying his secondary and tertiary options, and he connects with Cornelius McCoy for a first down.
And that was a good job by Brown and the offensive line, giving him the time.
Football, and this is a pretty tight-knit group, guys. They wanted one more game together.
Who's talking the most trash down there on the sidelines? I can't tell if it's Western Kentucky or is it Georgia.
To run this style of offense. Just simply the way that he ran the floor in basketball. A hard collision brings that run to an end on the outside for Jamiest Williams. A gain of native of Tuscaloosa, the redshirt senior, back in his home state. Looking end zone, it's caught for a touchdown by Sam Pinckney. 26-yard connection from Quad Brown.
Man-to-man coverage. Sam Pinckney's going to show you. He's a difference maker.
Single coverage opportunity there earlier. Brown had an overthrow the first time he had that work. This time he didn't miss, and it ends up with a Panthers touchdown.
Yeah, perfect.
After the penalty, they got 6 yards back on that one. Walker on the screen, and he's got them up toward midfield, a first down. Back-to-back plays to Florida products, 15 for Tampa's Gage Walker.
And if you're running back behind him and you can gouge him, and we just saw the Hilltoppers do that.
So they found the necessary antidote. And a long throw over the middle for Pigram. And that ball is taken away. Antavius Lane with the interception. His 4th of the season. And the Panthers regain control.
Get a stop, get the ball back in the hands of your offense.
Now, ironically, for Quad Brown, the problem for him this year at times has been not knowing, they say, when to give up on a play.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 36 of the defense. This is his first unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Kyle Bailey with the infraction. The linebacker not only keeps the drive alive, but sends the blue and white marching toward midfield.
Across the country, not just these 2 schools, but a number of schools. And this transfer portal has created some stuff in this season, eligibility. And I actually like what Coach Sean Elliott said, the most, he described it the best. He said when the season's over, run the football and finish this first half strong. If you're Georgia State, you're saying, worst case scenario, we're going into the locker room up by 7. Best case scenario will be up by 14, maybe 15. But I'm not giving
33. Brown back to throw. Pinckney's his guy down the sideline, and he comes up with the catch. Remarkable from Pinckney to haul it in.
He mossed him. He mossed him. What?
Brown on the rollout, a fence ball to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. What a throw to Jamari Thrash.
Playing in his home state of Alabama.
So another sustained drive. This the third of the afternoon from Georgia State, a team that averages 33 a game. College football. A good crowd on hand here as well to watch these two squads. Short kick taken from the 15-yard line. Chance for a big return. Out to the 30, the 40, and now midfield. And unimpeded until the end of that run. A solid return. Trying to cut into this Georgia State advantage after a big return on the kickoff. Pigram going for it all on the first throw, and that ball to the end zone is picked off. He hadn't thrown an interception the entire season, and that's his second in the first half.
The coach for just 32 points again. You know, they're doing some things. He's distributing the football and allowing his playmakers to make plays.
They set up some space to run for Terrence Dixon, and there's got to be a flag thrown here. There's lots of punches being thrown. Terrence Dixon for Georgia State was just throwing some hands.
Oh, they're fighting again, Mama.
One flag, two flags, and there's going to be a lot to be sorted out here as Dixon made the catch. Don't let him get hurt.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 44, Western Kentucky's bench. That player is disqualified, ejected from the game. The result is a 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
Well, it started off quite innocently. To it. 3rd and 9. 4 Hilltoppers on the rush. The dump down to the outside is enough for the first down. Enjoyed seeing the way they used Jamias Williams. This hunting a little fishing. Sean Elliott said, see you guys on January 11th back in the office. Big run on the handoff. A burst they needed.
Call timeout. If you're going to so far. The ability to convert on 3rd down and the big play like that.
Brown tucks it in down the sideline for his tight end, Roger Carter. An ever reliable target, but he right now up 21-7 and trying to add some more. Brown throws, end zone, touchdown. Cornelius McCoy with the Panthers score.
What did we say earlier? If you give him the option to throw it, he's
most expedient scoring drive of the day ends with a blocked extra point try and a pile of players at the 9-yard line. Just today, an 8 on the season. They're without Xavier Lane, who's their second leading receiver this year. He hasn't seen action in over a month. That Charlotte game, though, that concluded their season, Western Kentucky has played 11 games. That's a very small group of FBS teams this year. Saw plenty of schedule alterations due to COVID-19 complications. Pigram with a fastball. And Josh Simon, the tight end, hangs on to that despite a fervent effort, gains 10 and a first down.
Georgia State offense to continue to score points in bunches.
Pigram with a clean pocket, plenty of time to throw, connects with Simon once again. He's on the run inside the 10, slipping tackles all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You better make sure you win the game, and you may forget, but that's been the one thing that's been a scar in this game.
And off to Walker, and he is in clean to the end zone. 2 touchdowns today for Western Kentucky. 2 short runs, 1 for Pigram, this one for Walker. They were much more efficient than in that second quarter where they converted just 1 first down and snapped the ball 8 times. Jay, about what you've been doing in the sport.
His last name is Walker, right? Come on, Walker.
Destined
We
for
can do
greatness.
everything, man. Yeah, we can do everything. Why doubt yourself?
And they're going to get stronger at running back next year. They're going to bring in Adam
Look
Cofield.
at this, man. See, that's one where we know the game is getting a little bit chippy and out of control a little bit. Blow the... But they were getting sliced up pretty good. There it is, see? They like the adjustment.
And they get the stop after allowing 8 straight third down conversions. Reason to celebrate as they force the punt team onto the field.
They're great.
Michael Hayes on the punt for just a second time. Gets it away.
Hit him.
That wobbler's loose. Georgia State sideline celebrating. And they've got it.
Not making it an easy throw.
Brown floats it, and too long for Cornelius McCoy. So it's 4th down. Ball is at the 28-yard line. On the field, now they're set for the 45-yard try from Noel Ruiz. And that kick from Ruiz is good.
Clutch.
Be able to play in it. And I think that's a fair point.
And let's not forget about San Jose State. I mean, they're undefeated out there on the West Coast, so playing for not much. But it all goes back to here.
They've also got to convert here. Need 10 for the first down, and Pigram is brought down.
That's that guy you're not going to outrun, Jordan Strong.
Here's the answer.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 7 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. That's number 7's first unsportsmanlike conduct.
But we knew the officials had to make an example out of somebody.
Gage Walker with a burst. That'll get the sideline going, Don.
The chippiness was addressed by both coaches at the...
Second and 10. Pigram with the drop. Clean pocket. He deposits it underneath the defense.
Nice cut.
Walker slips. And he gets ankle tackled after a pickup of 15.
You know,
Walker in the backfield. 4 receivers for Pigram. He darts it right into the chest of Dayton Wade, returning and playing his first game since before Halloween.
in that way. Here he comes.
Pigram keeps it. He throws back in the end zone for Simon, and it's too long, and it's a turnover on downs.
Drive, didn't control time of possession.
Flag is down. Brown rainbows it down the sideline, and that ball is caught at the 42. Cornelius McCoy, a gain of 30.
Take advantage of the free play.
Offsides, number 9 of the defense. That penalty would be declined. First down.
You know, and that only works like maybe 15% of the time. But we've seen McCoy show the ability to get behind defensive backs, take a chance, and got the feet in bounds.
Brown keeps it. This time a lowered shoulder is enough to move the chains. One appears close, yet is light years away. This game might appear close, but since the end of the first quarter, it's been light years difference between these two. It was 7-7 at the end of the first quarter, a 20-point second quarter.
Linebacker number 8, the guy, this is the hot guy that you're reading off of right there. In the run game, got to make sure somebody blocks him.
Brown throws high to the sideline. A trio of defenders converge.
Somebody said take it.
Cornelius McCoy kept it, and it's a first down. Brown over the top and nearly had a touchdown for Roger Carter. And this sets up a short opportunity for Noel Ruiz from 29. His last try he hit from 45. Plenty of leg on it, and it's good.
Yeah, credit to Coach Zal. He knew he was a special talent, and there were some people that knew. And he's making the most of his opportunity.
Pigram's pass complete to the 30. Don?
Guys, his tight end Roger Carter told...
I was just popping through some Wikipedia pages earlier today, and you've always got to see, well, what was it, before New Year's or after New Year's, to figure out exactly what year's championship it was.
World where Cinderella does have a chance at a national championship, and I think the coaches that are voicing the fact that we're the only sport where you don't have a chance at a national championship.
Pigram gallops his way to the 42-yard line, but not enough for a first down. And to continue that point, Brian Hart. Flags from every direction, lined up on 4th and 1.
One of the offense. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
You're doing high school mascots now, really? That's how you feel?
We got a 33-14 game in the 4th quarter. What else do you want? Turnover on downs. The Georgia State defense swarms, smothers, and covers to force the turnover.
Yeah, and you know what it is, when you look at starting to see teams realize you need 2 quarterbacks.
He's taking a shot to the end zone. Colasurdo throws a touchdown. Kadarius Thompson with a catch from 25 yards out. Just when you thought they might be done for the night, there's 6 more.
I mean, that made his year right there. He missed all of fall camp, but he come on this stage and perform like that.
Long snap, cover it up, take the L. Well,
if an injury happens, because kids are bigger, stronger, faster, so you get more injuries now than you've ever seen before. So in case of an injury, you want to have somebody that can run the offense and do good things. And I think that's why.
Offensive coordinator. But Kitley will be the chief play caller, and Jay, that's going to be a spark for this offense as they get here what they have sorely needed throughout the game. But that Houston Baptist offense has had a prolific season, albeit a short one. Potential to be a massive change, as does another addition too. Handoff is a touchdown for Western Kentucky. The addition, by the way, the running back Adam Cofield, who's coming in from North Dakota State after winning 3 FCS titles there. Marvison nails the extra point.
The country come out, NFL scouts come out. One person that played in the Senior Bowl, I think I saw Joe Namath. And I saw a couple pictures of Bo Jackson.
Just their 7th season at the FBS level, 11th season of football overall, but he's already earned himself a contract extension, which is certainly a validation of the work that he's done. For Georgia State to close out the year, a 39-21 LendingTree Bowl victory over Western Kentucky.
A football program that's trending in the right direction. Success is starting to become expected there on the regular, consecutive bowl games and back-to-back seasons. And getting the W, they got it going on in hot Atlanta with this Georgia State football team.